Magandang hapon din, Maribel. Welcome po sa Tatak UPLB. Patingin niyo po muna ang ating mga taga-subaybay.
Good afternoon, Miss Polly, and to all the viewers of Galing UPLB and Tatak UPLB. This is Dean Maribel L. Junicio Sese of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Ayan, umpisahan na po natin ang ating kwentuhan. Sino po ba o ano po yung naka-impluwensya sa inyo para kunin po ang BS Botany sa UPLB noon?
Fascinated na ako sa mga halaman noon pa man. How they germinate, how they grow, how they respond to environment, kung paano sila nagbubulaklak at nagbubunga. Pero ignorante pa ako noon sa plant processes and even the Latin scientific names. Hanggang photosynthesis at oryza, sa tiba pa lang yata ang alam ko noon. Luckily, I passed the UPCAT at nakapasok ako sa UPLB. My advisor, the late Professor Ludivina S. de Padua, encouraged me to stick to the BS Botany program. Even found a scholarship for me during my junior and senior undergraduate years. She was a very inspiring and supportive advisor. Very motherly, ika nga. Her field was in the medical uses of plants, and she took me under her wings.
Pwede niyo po bang ma-share ano po yung inyong pinaka-memorable experience nung estudyante pa kayo?
Wala akong gaanong maalala in particular. Very routine kasi ang buhay estudyante ko noon. I stayed with my aunt and her family at Bambang, Los Baños for almost the full duration of my undergraduate years. Bahay, klase, library, halos ang routine ko. Monday to Friday. I am sure you can imagine how it was. Saka, ibang-iba ang buhay estudyante noon kumpara sa student life ngayon. I am a batch 1977 and a class 1981 graduate. Sa library pa lang yata noon may Xerox noong mga panahong iyon. At hindi pa lahat ay may calculator. We really had to take down notes. As in really, literally taking down notes and do long hours of library work. Unahan nga sa few copies of reference books. Handwritten pa ang mga reports noon. Which I'm sure is not anymore the present trend.
What made you proud na estudyante kayo sa UPLB noon?
I guess it was the fact that I was studying in the acknowledged best university of our country. The feeling that I belonged to the best and the brightest. And that I was getting the best college education that I can get. The fact that not just anybody can enroll at UPLB. The fact that the state, through the people's taxes, was supporting my college education. Sa totoo lang, Polly, much later na ako naging conscious of all that. They just slowly sunk in through the years. The bragging right, so to speak, of being a UPLB student. Pero medyo napapaisip rin ako noon. With that sense of pride came some nagging thoughts. What made me worthy of the people's support for my education? Just because I passed the UPCAT? Hindi ko dapat sayangin ang oportunidad. Nakakahiya sa sambayan ng Pilipino. Tapos, pumapasok-pasok na rin sa isip ko, what can I do to give back to the state and the people who were supporting my college education? I was truly proud of CAF and UPLB when I was a student. I am more proud of them now as an alumna and as a faculty member. I hope that the state and the people are proud of having supported my college education, as I am proud of being supported by them.
So after graduation po, what did you do?
Immediately after my graduation, my first job was a research assistant at biotech at the UPLB National Institute of Molecular Biology and Biotechnology, which was newly established then. I worked on microalgae, which was before a part of the plant kingdom. BS Botany nga kasi ako. The now retired Professor Emeritus, Dr. Milagrosa Martinez Gos, who later became my MS advisor, was my first boss. I had only a short stint at biotech, actually about less than a year. Then, I became a young faculty member at the Department of Botany, which they then later fused with the Department of Life Sciences and Department of Zoology to become the present Institute of Biological Sciences. While teaching and at the same time doing research, I was doing my MS in UPLB, such that I was able to graduate in 1986. Medyo mabilis nga. Then, Immediately after that, I pursued doctoral studies in the University of Tokyo in Japan as a Japanese government or Mombusho scholar. I graduated from the University of Tokyo or Todai in 1990. It took some time actually before I came back as a faculty member at the Institute of Biological Sciences, since I did some postdoctoral work courtesy of my Japanese sensei, the late Dr. Shigeto Miyachi, who mentored me in the field of plant physiology, which became my field of specialization. Plant physiology deals with plant processes and byproducts, plant photophysiology, plant stress physiology, and physiological ecology. Medyo mga technical that deals with interaction of plants with the environment. Dr. Arcelia A. Alihar, now retired, and the late Dr. Bonifacio T. Mercado became my colleagues at the plant physiology section at IBS. They are at the same time became my secondary mentors in the field of plant physiology at the institute while doing my teaching and research then. And even until now, my childhood dream was to become a teacher. Even during my elementary days, I'm saying, ang aking ambisyon ay maging guro. I guess you can say that it was a dream fulfilled.
Para po sa inyo, how did UPLB prepare you for your chosen career sa academia and for handling admin positions like being a dean?
Actually, the preparation for one's chosen career is where UPLB is very good at. I'd like to believe that our university did a good job on me. The CAS gives the students the necessary liberal education and the needed firm foundations in the basic sciences. I am not saying that dahil ako ang current CAS dean. The other colleges and academic units of UPLB can affirm that their students are academically ready when they proceed to take their major fields. Can attest to that. Swerte tayo sa UPLB because we have a very good mix of faculty members. We've got the best, they all are, in their own right. Pinalawak ng liberal arts education ang aking mga pananaw. It nurtured the generalist in me. My sciences courses, both basic and major, gave me firm academic footing that served me well when I did my doctoral studies in the top Japanese university. Sa totoo lang, there is nothing in my education or trainings that really prepared me for any administrative position, except perhaps the character building and leadership development innate in UPLB education. Honor, excellence, and service. These are the values that serve us well in every task that we take as an administrator, as a faculty member, as anything we chose or asked to be. I never imagined that I will be holding administrative posts in our university. I am a very low-key person. I never really aspired to be one. However, I am one who cannot turn my back when called upon to serve. At tinawag nga ako ng tungkulin when the late CAS Dean Corazon B. Lamug asked me to serve as CAS College Secretary back in 2004. I learned the ropes along the way. Retired mathematics professor Rolando Panopio, who was then the associate dean, patiently mentored me on the rigmaroles of administrative work. More than formal preparation, I believe what is more important is the sense or sincere sense of duty to serve selflessly. They say accepting an administrative position in our university is a thankless job. It takes too much of a faculty member's precious academic time doing desk jobs instead of scholarly work. But I can prove you that you can do both. I always strive to do both. But note that taking administrative posts is not about achieving more for one's self-aggrandizement. It's about achieving more for the good of UPLB. They may be thankless jobs, but they are actually fulfilling.
What message can you give to the young generation of ISCO at ISCA?
Our current crop of students, as we now all do, actually live in disruptive times characterized by what we call as VUCA, volatilities, uncertainties, complexities, and ambiguities. To our younger generation of ISCO and SCA, I say to them, Carpe diem, seize the day, live life as you can now. Look to the future, but don't get too fixated. You and your dreams will evolve as you move along, but develop inner strength and resilience, vision, understanding, clarity, and adaptability. Rid yourselves of your so-called FOMO or MOMO, your fear of missing out or the mystery of missing out. Instead, embrace JOMO, the joy of missing out. Enjoy the gratifying feeling of breaking away from the real or virtual activities of social media groups. Spend time doing exactly what you want to do most. Keep peace and be happy with yourself, your family, friends, at iba pa. Love them and know that they love you. There's a song actually way back when I was still an undergraduate student titled Teach Your Children by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, or CSNY, that talks about the chronic intergenerational war of the world. We can all learn something fundamentally valuable from listening to it. Most importantly, focus on your studies and finish your course, my young Isko and Iska, as much as possible on time. Be proud alumni of UPLB as you are proud of being its students now. Tatak UPLB nga kasi.
Ayan, balita ko po, marami po kayong activities. Pwede niyo po bang imbitahan ang ating mga tagapanood at ang ating mga fellow alumni?
Sa lahat ng mga Isko at Iska, sa lahat ng fellow CAS alumni at sa lahat ng UPLB alumni, malugod ko kayong inaanyayahan, nasaksihan at makilahok sa iba't ibang programa ng College of Arts and Sciences. Kaugnay sa pagdiriwang ng aming Golden Jubilee or 50th Foundation Year Anniversary with the theme 50 Years of Strengthening Connections and Solidarity. CAS meaning connections and solidarity. It's actually almost a year-long celebration which started last April and will end on December this year. Most of our finished activities can be viewed sa UPLB CAS at 50 Facebook and sa CAS YouTube accounts. Actually, we just wrapped up this month our kasaysayan, balik-tanaw sa nakaraan ng CAS with the Dean's Legacy Series which honored all our past 8 deans, from our founding or pioneer dean, Dr. Edelwina C. Legaspi, to Dr. Percy E. Sese, Dr. Carlito R. Baril, Dr. Pacifico C. Payawal, Dr. Corazon B. Lamug, Dr. Asuncion K. Reymundo, Dr. Zita V.J. Albacea, and to my immediate predecessor, Dr. Filino P. Lansigan. Aside from the Dean's Legacy series, we have had also last June and October our Kasalo sa 50, Yuntahang Alumni Dangal at Husay, featuring 4 of our distinguished CAS alumni. Today, as I speak, November 25, we have the deadlines of the call for entries for our Kasiningan, which involves photography, poetry and essay, vlog, and group painting contests. On Monday, November 28, and the next Monday, December 5, in the morning, we are holding the 15th UPLB CAS Student Faculty Research Conference back-to-back with the first National Student Faculty Research Conference on the Arts and Sciences. Hindi lang doon nagtatapos. On December 12 to 16, we will have our CAS Trade Fair at the back of the CAS administration, the Humanities Building. While on December 16, as part also of our Kasiningan, there will be a play production titled Palangka in My Mind at the NCAS Auditorium. I do hope you will also join and support us on December 19, 5:30 to 9 p.m. for our Kasayahan 2022. For the solid na CAS at the Baker Hall, merong aktingan, aurahan, at saya sa ika-50 ng CAS. Our culminating activity will be actually on December 21, also at Baker Hall, with Laksang Diwa, College of Arts and Sciences at 50. Please do check us out in our FB account, UPLB CAS at 50, and our CAS YouTube account.
Siyempre, hindi po namin kayo pakakawalan din nang hindi nyo po ginagawa ang favorite namin na shoutout dito sa segment. So, Dean Maribel, pwede po bang marinig namin ang version nyo ng Tatak UPLB shoutout?
Ako, si Maribel L. Junicio Sese, Tatak UPLB ako, sa puso at diwa, sa isip, sa salita at sa gawa.